Hello and welcome to Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. This is a game I played back when I was around 10 years old for 30 minutes on my shitty laptop. I remember my computer could not run it whatsoever. That was not fun. This game it doesn't run well. Does not run well whatsoever. However, they are coming out with a new Call of Cthulhu or Cthulhu game. I think next year. So, not sure what that's about. Could be a save game. Could be a saved game from the Steam version that I was playing, but unfortunately I had to find a different version to apply a fan-made unofficial patch.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All
A
that
pedophile.
I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
So, I really like the atmosphere of this game. His head looks way too big there. His hand was tiny. Look at those toes. Beautiful toes. I should get a petty soon, though. Baby. So again, I'm mostly blind for this playthrough. It is so dated though, so I don't know if it's actually going to be scary. I now walk in the shadow between, and it is here I have finally... What? Finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth. Yay, I read it. Good for me. I suck at reading handwriting, actually. Game tips. Always useless. Not really, actually, because did you know that X is to move backwards in this game, and S is to activate things like open up doors and pick up keys, which was very fun to figure out, because I thought that the main character, Jack, was just staring at doors for a while before he realized, hey, maybe I should open it. Smoking's no good. I smoked for 4 years. Not worth it. It's expensive and you're paying people to kill you. And where's the win at? There's no win, only loss there. It also messes with your pee-pee.
Robert, this had better be good.
What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call.
This guy sounds like this.
Name's Victor Holt.
You see?
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash. Hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Like, yeah. Tried to do a Scooby impression, that was shit. So right off the bat, this game is just beautiful. Who doesn't love a bunch of gray? I like to call this guy Pixels McGee. That's a bad joke. I'm not going to talk to him because they're the voice acting.
Something must be wrong.
Evening, Jack. Glad you
The
could
voice
join the
acting is
freak
just
show.
terrible.
How's it looking, Henry?
This guy's okay,
I don't
Henry.
like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Okay, so the reason why I kind of know this so well, this beginning area, is because I've been through this beginning area around 40 times, testing this out over and over again. So I'm not blind when it comes to this. I know this part like the back of my hand. So one of the officers got shot there. Let's go ahead and give this read right here.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things.
Oh
It
god.
is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Yeah. Don't need to read that. It's just telling me, hey, you picked up. You know what? Let's see.
My journal and other written documents picked up during this investigation. September 6th, 1915. Evening. I guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches. That's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call in a detective? Maybe the uniform boys are sore at being out in this weather, see? And they want to share the joy with the local hero. It wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know, though. Something doesn't feel right. It's more than just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last had a good night's sleep. Must be a month, at least. Right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. Man, I sure love saying lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. I must be going out of my lucky hunches. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going.
Just because it's fun to talk like that. Alright, let's go. I think there's a rat in this room, and, oh, there's a couple with a patch. Oh, fuck. They really stepped up their game.
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I
Those
should
are save
take a closer
points.
look.
Imagine how happy I found out. Imagine how happy I was when I actually realized I could save there every time the game crashed, because soon after that
Won't
point,
budge.
there is a weird glitch with a hatch that makes you crash all the time.
At last!
Indeed, it is I, Jack Walters. Oh wait,
Indeed, it is I, Jack Walters.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walters.
Ah, bet you weren't expecting that.
A key. Could come in handy.
yep. We get it. We got it. Good. So, this opens
It's
this.
unlocked. I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It
Because
must
you're
be a
beautiful.
case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think.
The most used words in this game
Another
so
key.
far is lucky hunches, or that's a phrase I should say.
It's
And then
unlocked.
I need to save just in case it crashes. Yeah, that was my previous save. Wait, did that work? Did that work? Wow, pressing enter just Boots you out for some reason.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Lucky hunches and screwballs. And it crashed. So this could be the one. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Just want you guys to listen to this background noise real quick. Very enticing.
Well, that's just swell.
Well, exactly like Jack said, it is swell because we finally got past that stupid glitch. Well, let's continue. There's a dead body. I'm very, very eager to play this game because this is a game that I watched a Let's Play on ages and ages ago, and it just stuck with me. Yep.
Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for.
No idea.
Oh, shit.
So again, I'm not really going to pretend that that shocked me because I've already seen this before.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
And I will up the brightness. Actually, I forgot something. Be right back.
The crystal's still warm.
Gotta go into it. Inventory and do it manually. This game doesn't hold your hand. This is a big boys game. Speaking of hands, look at that one. look at that hand. Oh my god.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
What are the horror stereotypes? Amnesia is definitely probably the biggest
I
one.
remember investigating
And Rain.
the far side of the library. There was screaming.
I personally love the Rain Man.
According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor.
Oh no.
When my eyes opened and
I guess I didn't
spoke,
care too much about that guy.
my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in
That's
my voice.
That's what it took for them to
Blank
recoil
gaze.
in fear, not the dead body on
They
the fucking
committed
wall.
me to Locken Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own.
So creepypastas,
When I
basically.
reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection.
Well, you aren't the best looking
I'm
guy.
beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Oh, fuck, it's that thing I threw in the garbage, ain't it?
Oh shit, Doug.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Ryan Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently.
Nice
from the
lad.
First National Grocery Store in
A lot of
Innsmouth.
lucky hunches.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Can you say pushover? Store manager missing. Oh my god. Oh no. What a screwball.
February 6, 1922, night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National Grocery Store chain. It appears that the First National Grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. Some fine...
wait. From what I've
been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up, not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation. If that was his plan, why did he disappear, see? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line in that Burnham robbed the place, and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon, I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long.
And we're gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, and feel free to come back.